Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my unmade bed, as always. I never make my bed. I know some people are really strict about making theirs, but I feel like I just get back into it. So what's the point? Anyway, I am here to talk to you guys about two different K-scented melts hauls. Both include customs. The second one are not my customs. I ordered someone else's customs because I thought they sounded so good. But both of them include samples and separate clamshells. So I will go through the samples first. I'm just going to do the samples of both orders first, and then we'll go through everything else. So I have 6 samples total from both orders. The first one here is Cabin in the Woods, which I ordered a clamshell of. So the notes or oils in this one are white pumpkin, amber, and fireside. And I think I got a sample of this, I can't remember, maybe in my last haul, but I think this is one that Carla has made, that is a house blend. And I really, really like this. So it's white pumpkin, amber, and fireside. The fireside is definitely apparent. It is smoky, and it's like that smoky smoke. But the white, amber, and pumpkin definitely has a sweetness to it, an amberiness to it, and a spiced component. And I really like it. I think it's a nice, honestly, fall into holiday and just all winter blend for people that don't want something too spicy, too sweet, or too smoky. It's a nice blend of everything. So I really like that one. And because I think I melted a sample of it, I'm trying to remember. I order so much from Carla, it's like unreal. That I got a clamshell of it. So I'm excited to have that. And if I continue to like it the way that I think I like it, then I might get a cuts bag of it. So next sample is Lumberjack Contest. This is a customer creation. I also got a clamshell of this one. Lumberjack Contest is leaves, autumn flannel, and Palo Santo. I saw someone post this in Carla's Facebook group today, and someone asked if autumn flannel was the Bath & Body Works type. No, Bath & Body Works type is called flannel. This is autumn flannel. Autumn flannel is one that I've used in customs before, that I melt solo all the time. It's one of my very favorite like cold weather melts. It's a very clove, like smoky clove, heavy, deep, almost masculine laundry kind. Like it really smells like a flannel that's been out by like a bonfire and smoke and woods. And like smoky cloves. It's so good. And then this is blended with leaves and Palo Santo. And it's so, so good. So I've talked before how I like leaves. Leaves is the Bath & Body Works type. But I like it much better in blends because it can come off a little craft story to me by itself. I feel like this is probably the best blend I've ever had leaves in. I feel like the Palo Santo and Autumn Flannel they make leaves better. So I'm so happy to also have a clamshell of that. I'm telling you about the sample here, but I'll kind of go over the clamshell when I get there. This is so good. You get that kind of apple cidery scent from the leaves, but then you get the spicy, smoky clove and the woodsiness from the Palo Santo and the Autumn Flannel. It's amazing. One I will absolutely get more of. If you are the one that made that custom and you're a subscriber on my channel, I'm not sure, please write who you are below because this is a masterpiece. So great, great job on that one. This next one is Spearmint. This is a new oil that she has for her on her website. And you guys, this smells so good. This smells like straight up you have a brand new sealed package of spearmint gum and you open it, smells just like that. And I love that smell so much. This is so good. I will definitely be, I don't know, getting it by itself and in blends because I'm a huge, huge gum chewer. And spearmint's one of my favorite gums to chew. And that just smells so like nice and fresh. I love it. The next one up is Danish Butter Cookie. I've made a custom with this one before. And it's very nice. It's a very buttery, dense cookie. It's not, in my opinion, it's not super strong on its own, but when I put it in blends, it's definitely apparent. It's just a very crunchy, crispy, buttery cookie. The next one is a newer-ish scent to her site. It's not in the last new add-ons, but the one prior to that is Blueberry Thyme. I know a lot of people have enjoyed this one. It's so unique. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, but this is definitely more herbal. I like thyme though. This is one I think, I don't know. I honestly need to melt it because I've never melted it, but I think it'd be great in a blend. To me, it smells very like something that would be really nice to melt in your kitchen because there is like that little bit of sweetness and fruitiness, but it's definitely herbaceous. So there's that. And then Christmas Lane, I have spoken about this one before. I really, really like this one. It's such a nice like mint tree, just like an outdoorsy tree and mint kind of scent. It's really, really good. So those are all my samples. My first RTS order, this was one that I did on purpose to come up with ivory blends, ivory soap blends. My favorite, so I love almost every soap oil. Carla has the most of any vendor that I know. And Ivory is probably my favorite soap oil. I love, oh my gosh, I love Caress. That's another soap oil I love. I do like Dove as well. To me, it's just a heavier floral scent. So I think it's harder to blend with, but when you make a good blend with Dove, it's like it's amazing. But I love that. And I love Coast. I love Lever 2000. I just have always really loved soap scents my whole life, even as a kid. I remember smelling like a Caress bar of soap, and I tried to like turn the suds into like something I could wear as a perfume when I was younger, and it just, didn't go well. But so anyways, I've always loved soap scents. So what really like triggered me wanting to do this, besides, I've always wanted to make some ivory blends because I love ivory so much. But I melted this clamshell, and yes, this is a Kay's video, but guess what? There's lots of vendors, so I'm going to compare something. And it's compared to my custom anyway. I melted, oh gosh, now I can't remember the name, but I melted a Super Tarts blend that my friend Farron shared with me, and it was Satsuma and White Clouds. And I haven't been the biggest fan of Super Tart stuff, but this specific blend was amazing. I put it in before work, like 5 o'clock in the morning, not thinking much of it. I came home from work at 8 o'clock at night is usually when I pull up at home. And I walked in and I was like, what is that smell? And it was still so strong. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. So I made that blend, but I added something to it to make it a tiny bit sharper, a tiny bit more invigorating. So I made it's kind of melty because it was hot, I think, the day this came in. I blended White Clouds, Satsuma, but I added her sorrel and lemon thyme. First of all, I love that oil so much, but also just to make it a little bit more like enlivening, like rejuvenating. And this is perfection. I couldn't think of a great name. I called it Laundry Never Ends because laundry never ends. But this doesn't really come off as a laundry scent. I should have called this like spring cleaning or something like that because it really smells like it's like the air out, like the sun is really bright and like the leaves are budding and there's butterflies and the sun, like, and you're doing laundry with the windows open, that kind of a thing. But it's still like, I'm going to leave the name. This is one that this is going to be a definite staple in my house, for my bathrooms, this is perfection. I don't have my paper with me. I can't remember the exact ratios I did, but I wouldn't change it. Oh, it's amazing. I get the White Clouds. This is usually Satsuma really overtakes. I think I did a smaller amount of Satsuma. It's there, but just enough to add some citrusiness. And then the sorrel and lemon thyme, if you've smelled that one before, it is a lemon, like an herbaceous, like a real lemon rind, real lemon with a tiny bit of that herbaceous thyme. This is perfection. I love it so much. The color is perfect for what it is. I will continue to make this. forever with her. I love it so much. And then I haven't melted any of this. Oh, I melted some of this, by the way, and it was like a 10 out of 10 throw because all those oils are very strong. So, and then I made an ivory blend. Now this one I really like, but I should have gone stronger on the other note besides the ivory. So this is Ivory and Sweet Slumber. Sweet Slumber is Kay's house blend. It is such an amazing lavender blend. Now, if you look at the notes that are in it, I can't remember exactly the notes that are. Oh, do I have lipstick on my teeth? I do. Hi, lipstick on my teeth. I can't remember what's in it, but to me, it honestly, almost smells like a lavender that's blended a little bit with like Bobbi Brown Beach. I talked to Carla about that, and she's like, there is definitely no like sunscreen beachy notes in it, and that's fine, but that's what it smells like to me. It smells like a really nice, calm, like herbal lavender mixed with a little bit of Bobbi Brown Beach, and almost like the scent of like a wet stone. I know that sounds weird, but I love, 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 love her sweet lavender, or her sweet slumber, and I wanted to blend it with her ivory. Now this smells, oh, see? This time I might be getting a little bit more sweet slumber. I can't remember what I did, but if I made this again, I would go heavier on the sweet slumber. So this almost makes it like, I feel like her sweet slumber, which is interesting enough, is like a daytime lavender. Because, like I said, it reminds me a little bit of sunscreen. But that scent mixed with ivory is so good. So I really, really love this blend. I will absolutely be melting it. I just would go heavier on the sweet slumber next time. Like I would maybe do like 75% sweet slumber and 25% ivory or something like that. So good. If you guys haven't tried her sweet slumber on its own and that type of lavender sounds good to you, I definitely suggest it. Okay, and then so I got some more ivory clamshells just to put together with some of these other clamshells for me to think of customs to make. Now, so far, I've only blended it with two things to try out. Clean and Sassy. If you guys have not tried this from her and you like feminine, like really fresh feminine body care kind of scents, that's what Clean and Sassy is. So I thought that this would have been like one of the number one things to blend it with, but for some reason, this happens with scents every once in a while. When I blended this with some of her ivory, they kind of canceled each other out almost, and I didn't get much. So I don't think this is one I'm going to blend with ivory in a custom, but this is great by itself. One that this was actually my number one choice, and one that turned out beautifully, and one that I will be making, but I'm trying to come up with a different twist on it, but we'll see, is stainless steel. If you guys have followed me for a while, I've said before, stainless steel is my favorite like solo masculine scent oil. The reason is like, oh gosh, it makes my mouth water, you guys. To me, there is this absolute true aquaticness to this scent, but yet it's masculine, but in the least like cologne way to me. Oh my gosh, it literally makes my mouth water. Now this is like masculine, but I would absolutely wear this as a perfume or as like a personal scent, if you want to call it. This mixed with ivory was magical. I melted this in my room. I did because I even cut the cubes up. I did like a 75% stainless steel to a 25% ivory because you guys, ivory is a very strong oil. Keep that in mind when you make customs, the strength of each oil. Sometimes just the smallest dab of oil of one type is going to still overcome other stuff. So just keep that in mind. That was amazing. I still think I want to do like stainless steel, ivory, and one other thing. I just don't know exactly what it is yet because I want it to be something that I try first. Because I would say about 50-50, my customs that I do, I've never tried first. I just throw a blend up there and hope for the best. And other ones I've tried and love. So it just depends. But I also might go, because I love this oil so much too, stainless steel, I might be doing a whole round of customs with stainless steel. I don't know, because it's freaking amazing. So loved that. And then from Bath & Body Works, one of my very favorite scents from Bath & Body Works period is Endless Weekend. It's just, I know that it's supposed to be summery, and it kind of is, but I feel like it's an all year round, just clean, like preppy kind of scent. Like you'll always feel kind of, like I'll always feel like early 2000s middle school smelling, or high school, middle school smelling this scent. Gosh, it's so good. It kind of just has that like addictive, musky, clean, coconutty, but body spray scent. I don't know how else to say it. I love it. I love it on its own. This is one that I was wanting to blend with Ivory. I haven't done it yet, but smelling it now, like, I feel like I still want it blended with a soap. I just don't know. I don't know if Ivory's the correct soap to blend with it. It might be better with Caress, honestly, or Dove. Because there are some floral notes in here, this one might be better mixed with Dove or Caress. And so I might get some more of that oil to blend and just see, but this is also so good on its own. It might actually be really good with Coast as well. Coast is a really nice soap, but in my opinion, that oil is not as strong as like Caress or Ivory or Dove. So, but really good. And then another one I thought would be good, like a good, like winter version of a nice soapy scent, like a soapy scent for a bathroom that would be really nice, is Frozen Lake. Another one of my very favorite Bath and Body Works scents. Oh, it's so good. But then I get it and I'm like, it's so perfect on its own. Why would I blend it with anything? And it's already so fresh on its own. Why would I blend it with anything? Now I just want a Cuts bag of Frozen Lake. See, this is why I get Clam Shells though, is I'm like, oh, I would blend that with something, but then I get it and I'm like, no, it's perfect on its own. It's just funny. And then another one I thought might go with Ivory for the winter is White Birch. So I grabbed this one. And see, I think this is so good. I don't think Ivory would go this, because there's an undertone in White Birch that smells similar to Ivory, so it would just kind of amplify the White Birch, I think. This one might be better. Yeah, I don't know. This one actually would be probably really good blended with Frozen Lake. Yeah, I don't know. What is this might be good with Irish Spring. Yeah. I think that White Birch would be good with Irish Spring. That's really nice. Then the last one from this order was Cactus and Sea Salt, an oil that I love. Part of why I love this one, it is so fresh and clean. This reminds me, Cactus and Sea Salt truly reminds me, I grew up in Tucson, Arizona, and Los Angeles, like the East Bay area. We moved a lot. And then also like east of Los Angeles. And this just reminds me of Tucson, like in the morning, in the winter. Not that it's cold there, but it was just very, oh gosh, this is so good. I think this would be good blended with Caress. But I think this would be good blended with Ivory too. Maybe I'll melt this with some Ivory today to see how it goes. This does, I know it's called Cactus and Sea Salt, and so maybe the name Cactus is making me is like playing with my mind, but truly, this smells like, it just brings to mind the second I smell it of like a cool morning in the Sonoran Desert. Oh, it's so good. So, so good. If you are a fresh lover and you haven't smelled Cactus and Sea Salt, you must. So that was my first order. And then I watched a YouTube video. I follow Morrison Blue on YouTube and on Instagram. Love her so much. She, if you don't remember her name or whatever, I'm just really bad at remembering names. She has those YouTube videos that are very like relaxing with that very like calm, quiet music in the background. Her voice is just very calm to listen to. She made some customs based on horror films, and it was so interesting to listen to and watch. And I think that she had 6 or 7 different blends, and I only got 2 of them, but there was definitely more that I thought sounded amazing. But I got 2 of them, and I'll talk to you about them in a second here. I'm going to talk to you guys first about the Clam Shells that I got. I already spoke to you guys about Cabin in the Woods. This is the White Pumpkin Amber Fireside. So happy to have this one. The first thing that comes off is that Fireside. It's very smoky. Very, very smoky, but very like rustic pumpkin amber also. This is very like an intriguing scent. Like it a lot. And then, this one, does this have a little glitter on it? No. Oh gosh, this is so good. I want to melt this one too. Another, once again, lumberjack contest. If you go into Carla's group today, I'm sure you could look up who made this. I'm so sorry. I should have written it down. Masterpiece of custom. Good job, whoever did that. And then another one that was added to the site that is a customer custom is Jazz Club. I have never smelled this one before. I don't think. I might have gotten it as a sample, but I haven't melted it yet. This is also, like I said, a customer's creation. And this is Sandalwood Vanilla, which I have never melted alone from Carla. Egyptian Musk, which I have and love. And Tobacco Leaf and Amber, which I have gone through probably 20 ounces of that oil alone. And I have a whole nother customs bag, like cuts bag, that is just this oil alone. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. So I think the Sandalwood Vanilla in here is pretty strong. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I get the Tobacco Leaf and Amber, the Egyptian Musk. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking amazing. It's powdery, it's musky, it's tobacco, it's vanilla. It's like, the Tobacco Leaf and Amber has a pretty strong, like, almost like smoked honey note. And I get that. This could not have a better name. This is hands down, like, also a masterpiece of a custom. Definitely up my alley, especially, like, to me, this could be in any, like, nighttime scent. But, like, summer night, these kind of scents, I love them so much. It's very much like a aged wood, tobacco, smoky, like earthy. Oh, amazing scent. Love that one. And then I saw that she had gotten a new oil, Gingerbread. I love Gingerbread so much. I haven't smelled this one yet. I don't know if I may have gotten in the past a scent that I liked the Gingerbread in, but I've never gotten one solo. Okay. On the top, I was like, that is really sweet. But on the bottom, I'm definitely getting the ginger, like the spices. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's much more spicy. At first, I was like, that is sweet. That is really good. Definitely gingerbread. It's definitely like a molasses gingerbread, though, because there is a sweetness to this. So this isn't just something like just the spices. Like, this smells like a whole gingerbread cookie, not just like gingerbread and ginger spices. So very nice. Like that one. Would be great in a blend, too. And then I think this is a house blend also from Carla. I posted this on my Instagram recently. It was a shape that I received as a sample. And so I ordered a clamshell of it before I even posted it because I had smelled it and I was like, wow. So this one is called Bewitched. And this is her zucchini carrot bread, spiced apple, and toasted mallow. You guys, this is such a must. This is fall magic. This is like fall apple spice, but also bakery, but also a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. This is fall bakery, like at its finest. This is amazing. Amazing, amazing. If you are a fall bakery fan, but also really like apple spice, you must try Bewitched. The name is perfect for it. And then last clamshell, this is my own custom. I'm sorry, I wanted more of it. I actually talked myself out of getting another cuts bag because I love it so much. I melted my own cuts bag of it, my initial customs bag. I love it. And you guys, I'm not trying to promote myself at all, but you can buy this in a clamshell if you want to. So it's called Holiday Drive. And this is Fraser Fir Espresso and Bake Shop. And this is just, I don't know. It's so good, you guys. This is one of the customs I am most proud of, so far in my wax world life. I get all of it. I get this really warm bakery bake shop. I get roasty espresso and outdoorsy fir. Oh, it's like Christmas good times perfection. It's amazing. Okay, and then the two customs I got, like I said, are Morrison Blues. Two of Morrison Blues, horror movie based blends. I have melted both of them now. The first one I'm going to talk about is my favorite. And what's interesting is when I got these two, I didn't think this was going to be my favorite of the two. This one is one that is an all year round scent. It doesn't have to just be fall or winter whatsoever. This is Woodsboro. And this is Oud Wood, stainless steel, and black sugar. You guys. This is so good. she kind of explained in her video that she thought black sugar smells like a new car. And before, when I got black sugar, of the new sugar oils, it was my favorite. And I couldn't quite pinpoint what I thought about it. The second she said that, I was like, bingo, that's what black sugar smells like. It smells like a new car. And then with stainless steel and oud wood, this smells like a fresh, sexy man with not too much cologne though. Like a freshly showered man that is like tailored well, the tailored suit, put together man in a brand new car. I melted this in my room, and I walked into my room and I just felt like it was meant to be the scent for my bedroom. Girl, I love this. If you guys have taken scent suggestions from me before and you like masculine or fresh or scents like that I'm saying smell like a new car, you have to try her Woodsboro scent, you guys. It's amazing. This one, I mean, I knew I would like it, but I didn't, because I'm in fall mode in my brain and everything, and it is starting to get cooler here in Utah. Like, I just didn't think I'd be as in love with this one as the other custom. Absolutely not. New staple in my life. This threw like a 9 out of 10. Oh my gosh. I'm like, and it's probably because it has that stainless steel in it that I'm so in love with it. But the stainless steel in here blends so well that I don't just get stainless steel singly. It's definitely blended so well that if I didn't know that oil so well by itself, I wouldn't know it was in there. Then the one that I was actually most excited about is Haddonfield. And this is Midnight, which I do not know this oil from Carla. I need to maybe look it up singly to see what it is, but so it's Midnight, Fallen Leaves, which is one of my very favorite fall single oils, and Pumpkin Souffle, which is a very spiced, very sweet fall scent. So once again, Midnight, Fallen Leaves, and Pumpkin Souffle. And this is really good. Smelling this, I imagine Midnight to be almost like the Yankee Candle, like, what is that? Like almost cologne-y, earthy, almost. But because Fallen Leaves is like a rustic, actual like fall leaves on the ground scent with a touch of spice and a tiniest touch of sweetness, and then Pumpkin Souffle is a sweet spiced scent, the Midnight in here plays such a nice role of just making those two together seem serious and more creepy and more dreary and more like scary. So this is a very nice like horror scent. It's so unique. I can't say this is a staple for me, but this is like, I would melt this if I was watching a horror film. It's so hard to explain. Fallen Leaves and Pumpkin Souffle are two scents that just go together well because they're fall scents. But the addition of that Midnight, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. It is like a horror movie night. Like, it is dark and wet outside. There are like dead leaf piles everywhere. It's amazing. It's so good. I mean, it really gives me like spooky vibes. I love it so much. So that's my K stuff right now. Obviously, you'll be seeing some customs from me in the future. I'm glad I ordered all those different clam shells because once I got them and smelled them all, I was like, wait a minute, not exactly what I was thinking. Let me put some more thought into it. And so I'm going to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk and tell you about all these different things and different ideas. Morrison Blue, once again, freaking amazing job. Also, whoever did Lumberjack contest, freaking amazing job. Jazz Club, amazing job. Please put your names down below so you can not call yourself out, but credit yourself because you're great blenders. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week and that you're taking care of yourselves. I'll see you later. Bye.